So the last game that I do want to talk about is the Alabama Crimson Tide. You know I had to talk about them. Roll Tide. The Alabama Crimson Tide pull away from USF, winning 42-16, scoring 28 points in the fourth quarter. Jalen Milrose, 17 of 27, 199 yards and 2 TDs. He also, let me go ahead and pull it up right here. He also had 2 touchdowns on the ground as well. Jam Miller had 15 carries for 140 yards on the TD, had that long touchdown run. Justice Haynes also had a TD with 12 carries, 41 yards. Ryan Williams, the 17-year-old phenom. He is our guy. He is our guy for the future. He is our guy these first 2 games that he has been playing. Hollywood Williams has been balling. So if he keeps this up, he's going to be the guy for Alabama. 4 receptions, 68 yards, and 1 TD. Jeremy Bernard, 4 receptions, 53 yards. Kobe Prentice had him a touchdown. And USF, let's go ahead and pull it up. Byron Brown, 15 of 35, 103 yards. He also had 108 yards on the ground. He was running. We're gonna get to that. Taryn Keefe had 5 carries for 13 yards and a TD. And overall, if you just look at the score, and you just see 42-16, you would think Alabama boat race USF. You would think they beat the brakes off of them. Ladies and gentlemen, this was like a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. I kid you not. This is like a 3.5-point game in the fourth quarter. This was a close game the whole way into the fourth quarter. And my gosh, like, okay. It pisses me off because I'm an Alabama fan. You should not be this close against a team like USF. And it's like with Milroe is literally like Jalen Hurts. Like, literally, like, if the first option ain't open, he is trying to run. And USF, he's not reading coverages. Jalen Milroe's not reading the coverage. USF was throwing all types of blitzes at him. I'm talking about corner blitzes. They blitzing through the gaps. They throwing everything against Jalen Milroe, and he's not picking it up. He's not telling his line, okay, who to block, who is coming. And every single time they was throwing the heat at Jalen Milroe, pressure, 3 and out. It's like, damn, bro. In order for you to get to that next step, you got to be able to read the coverage. You're not going to be able to use your running ability to get out of the situations. As you saw, he wasn't able to do that. He fumbled the ball at the goal line, bad snap, turnover right there. It's like, man, this game was close. So don't let the 42-16 final score fool you. This game was a close game. They could have ended up winning. My personal opinion, I don't understand why they kicked the field goal, and then right after that, Alabama had ended up getting a touchdown. I don't get why you would kick the field goal, because if you would have got the touchdown, you still would have needed a touchdown anyways. I think they were down by like 5 at that time, 5 or 8, one of them. But if USF just goes for it and makes it, they're up. They could be up. But instead, they decided to kick the field goal, thinking that they were going to, stop Alabama, which, granted, they were stopping them the whole game. The defense played phenomenal for USF. But they decided to kick the field goal, and then after that, Alabama just boat raced them. But this is not a good sign. At all. Kalen DeBoer, who had took over from Nick Saban, they named the field Saban Field just for the game to be this close. Nick Saban would be pissed. Nick Saban would be pissed if he was seeing this performance. He was actually there. Nick Saban would be pissed, mad as hell if he was on the sideline watching this. It's ridiculous. And it's like, yes, do I think Alabama's going to make the college football playoffs? Yes, I think they're going to make the playoffs. Like I said, Hollywood Williams, the 17-year-old phenom, is our guy. He's our guy. He can be the next great receiver at Alabama, most definitely. He committed to Alabama, but once he saw Nick Saban had left, he had took his name out. He was going to transfer, but something that Kalen DeBoer said made him stay. Plus, Nick Saban had to put in a word, made him stay. He came back, and he's gonna get paid the big bucks in NIL at Alabama for sure. You got to pay that guy. Gotta pay Hollywood. Don't let him leave. Pay him whatever he wants because he's the guy. So overall, good win for Alabama, but they need to wake up. They need to wake up for real. This was not a good sign because when you go and play these Georgias, Texas, and all that, you can't play like that. And they're playing Georgia this year, so they need to wake up. Kalen DeBoer needs to have something cooked up. He needs to have something cooked up for real. So